Nick. How are you?
Look at this Coach bag. There's just a Coach bag sitting in here, but it's all messed up. Yeah. Check this out. If it works. Yep, it still works. What is this? Be on the lookout for these carnival fair type rewards that you would get from the games. A lot of these mirrors from Duran Duran are listed upwards to $100 to $200. Actual solds I see for like striper and heavy metal bands such as Iron Maiden when it comes to stuff like this. So right now it looks like the heavy metal stuff is selling. Look what I found at the Goodwill. It's an old fair reward.
Oh my god.
That's their #1 album from 1983 with all the original band members. That's like $40 to $50 right there.
Wow, and you got it for $5?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Woo! Which donut are we gonna get today? Oh, apple fritter. I'm so basic, dude. I am so basic. So happy birthday, Nikki. I let you hold it. That is your present. Nice. Goonies never die. Hey, you guy. We are here.
We did it.
Made it.
Oh, Gina, you're the best. Oh my god.
Free with purchase. Wink, wink.
Here's my proof of purchase.
Fancy new stairs at the Goonies House. So this used to be the estate sale place, and now it's turned into the truly amazing See This Uniontown Vintage. So we're just gonna go in and check it out and see what they got. Oh, look at all this Fiesta.
We tried to scare her this year.
That'd be cool. It's a Pokemon lunchbox. Ooh, with thermos.
I've sold this thermos. We had it. Just sold it at the last toy show.
Got some lunchboxes up there. Look at that. Cabbage Patch Kids all rusted up 15. Hardy Boys Mystery. The Mickey Mouse Club. Pink Panther and Son. The Bee Gees. And a Pac-Man. Oh, that Pac-Man's good. We've sold that before. Ooh, some old Nintendo posters. Just some hype posters. Lode Runner, Spelunker, Deadly Towers. And he's got some cool stuff. Oh, he does have some comic books in here.
Is that the one you were gifted? No.
Yeah.
Conan, Captain Marvel.
Conan Annual. Let's see, you got $8 on it. There's a Conan 2. Really low grade. This is sick. That is pretty freaking cool. Alright, so there's the Flavel house. And right over here, no Goonies trip is complete without the Oregon Film Museum. And yes, there's already a line. Guy who owned a bunch of fishing boats in the early 1900s. He would sit up there and watch all of his boats come in. So they put up some signs that say, opening jailbreak scene. It was a working jail from 1914 to 1976. And they have little QR codes to find the next location. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, guys, 40th anniversary. That's the ticketed line. You got people from Italy, Europe, Australia, all flying in, jet-lagged, and just waiting for their first opportunity to go inside the film museum. I've been in there plenty of times, but standing outside here is always a special moment. We've made it to Ecola State Park. Over here is where the lighthouse was constructed. And we are here on a very beautiful day, overcast. So technically we're standing right underneath One-Eyed Willie's. So if they went down there, that means they would go through the tunnels and it would come out over there, I bet. Although the beach was in California that they came out of the cave. But remember that viewpoint? It is now gone. It fell off the cliff. Plus we're gonna go down to Cannon Beach for our group photos. You know, it's a time where actually you don't talk. You kind of just come out here and enjoy the scenery and listen to the sounds of the ocean crashing into the rocks. It's also called a pilgrimage. And the reflection of all the many years of coming up here, you just add another layer of value to those memories.
Well, go ahead. Take a picture. See if it works.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a video.
Try and get everybody in.
All right.
Gold.
Can you guys recite the Goonies pledge? Sure. No, none of us?
Astoria.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got everybody? Okay, all right. So Josh is that edge. All right. 1, 2, 3. Josh, get in here. Squeeze in.
Sorry.
Don't block Jess.
We got something. Sorry.
This is pretty much where the Fratellis entered. The Fratellis chase ended here on the beach in front of Haystack Rock. So we were just up there, guys. Can you see where we were? You can kind of see the tree off in the distance. Oh, look, there's little Goonie sayings in the sand as we approach the rock. That's pretty cool. Daria is starting our Goonies 40th in competition with that Goonies 40th, so we're gonna have to do something. Plus we burn our Goonies so no one can use it after. Welcome to the Goonies 40th anniversary, guys. This is what we do, and it's been fun doing it for the past 15 years. All right, we're about to enter our favorite antique mall in Astoria, Oregon. There they are. You can already see them from yonder. 50% off everything there. I'll never see a 50% off here. Oh, look, you can buy individual cards. That's cool.
Oh yeah, they started coming in yesterday.
What's this?
Yeah.
That little mini card. There's a storybook.
I think
There's a record.
she got.
Oh no, she's just moved the glasses around. There's that Mad magazine. Oh, it's been reduced to 200. There's too much glare from that window coming in. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to do it from this way. Wow, a Goonies album sealed for $200. I think you can get that cheaper on Amazon.
Yeah, well.
And then down here is the Star Wars Marine Corps Pitmaster with weapon, medical droid. That's cool. And then you got your He-Man down here. Still got a lot of He-Man. There's a GoBots with box. A Psycho. 9124. Star Brigade G.I. Joe on card. Got some loosey-gooseys down here. Turians. Some turtles. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice print. A little poster with frame is only $50. Cyndi Lauper. True Colors. Oh, The Cult. That was a good album. $7.95. Well, the Princess of Power that you liked is gone.
Oh, it's not. It's right there.
No, it was yellow.
I have the yellow one.
I thought you bought the yellow one. Got VHS. Ooh. Brides of Dracula. This is Christopher Lee. Peter Cushing. Nice. $10. The Karate Kid Part 2. $16.95 for that paperback. I got some Stephen King.
This one right here, you've got this gigantic.
Dracula Archives. Wow, she's got a bunch of vampire stuff.
Here, that this one over here is $3.50. Then you have some
Crazy.
little ones.
That's crazy. So that card is $100 because apparently it's from Spain. Rare Superstars card. All right, some more Bronze Age horror. $15.95. Oh, there's the Thundercats, babe.
Oh, good.
Number 11. Check the condition. Some spine ticks. Staples are still there.
look through this card.
Presents decent. She's just always going to be a little bit more overpriced.
Of course.
$12.95.
$10.
When you're in Astoria, you pay Astorian prices. Wife found me Tomb of Dracula.
So we'll see if we can find it in the area.
Oh, another House of Mystery. That looks cool. So the Goonies packs are 25 bucks. The singles are $1, and people already are grabbing like the, Andes and the Robert Dobbies, which I already have pulled out. This lady has a very nice display of Pyrex, in which she told us all the pinks and dots are in her collection. Rightly so. It's another booth that we enjoy.
Well, I guess we only got one choice. Go for it.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're a nerd.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
The Goonies vibe and love is in the air, as we were just handed a Goonies patch randomly from Brad Tyndall. Walking downtown Astoria, Oregon, going to the Tourist Sushi Lounge because Joey, our leader, needs sushi.
All right, everybody.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, come by.
Hey. Who made a mess? I've never done hot sauce. I didn't. Woo! Oh my God, Joey.
That's how you start.
Done.
Wow.
More drinking. So this is Dead Man's Isle, and it is a tiki bar.
It's like my brain is like on fire. Like I can't think or focus on anything. I'm not just
Something special about Astoria, Oregon is Video Horizons. It is a long-standing video rental store, still operating today, 40 plus years later. Now they have moved locations. They were closer to the water, and well, this is a new location, and we're gonna take a look inside. So this is pretty sick. So we're getting these VH. I'm buying this for the second time because the first one was damaged. I don't know if I'll be able to repair it, but I want to watch this movie. Plus, it's a cardboard cover. City Heat has, obviously some issues with fade, and you can see that sticker right there that I took off. That's what it would look like, but man, Clint Eastwood, Burt Reynolds, this is going to be a classic. Focus. That was awesome. So I made a play on a couple rental DVDs. I said, would you sell me? I've been looking for this movie for a long time. And if you watch this channel, I go into every store and I look for it. It was a rental. And he said, sure. He goes, 5 years ago, I started selling my rentals. And so he said, show me. And he looked it up and he gave them to me for $8 a piece. And I bought the other one, House, as well, just because they matched. They were like from a series, out of print. You can't really find these unless it's, secondhand. And he was totally cool. Been in business for 40 years. I asked him, when was the last time House 2 was rented? He said April 24th, 3 times in the last 3 years, 2 times to employees. So yeah, he wasn't going to lose any money. But it's sad because an out of print title, horror title, he no longer has, and it's in my hands now. We're going down into the basement. And I've been down here before, so I know what to expect. I mean, look it, guys. This is just a basement full of boxes that still haven't been processed yet. How's it going?
Old, tired, ugly, unloved.
This is your store.
This is the joint. This is a fifth of it.
Nice. A fifth of it.
I've got 14 more buildings to put somewhere.
Wow. This is awesome. I love this vibe. So how long have you been doing this?
67 years.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a physical media lover. So is there any method to your madness, or it's just, as you make it, you get room and you just make a space for something and you just pull out another box?
It's self-tized, categorized.
Okay. So horror, where would I go for horror?
Right over there somewhere.
Okay. Over in that corner somewhere. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you. Oh, soundtracks. There's an Arthur album right there. Just sitting. He's got this categorized. I asked for horror and I don't know what that means. So there's soundtracks. I mean, everything in here, look, I mean, just boxes and boxes. So just because it's here doesn't mean it might not be in these boxes. Like, it's ridiculous, right? You know, ceilings creaking because there's people walking above you. Like, there is hundreds of thousands of records and CDs and VHS in here. And you just never know what kind of condition, what you're going to pull out, what you're going to come across. He said over here is the horror. We actually have that, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to dig, guys. And let's see if we... It's got stuff on the walls, too. Let's dig, and I'll see if there's anything that... Look at that, Vision Quest Madonna. I mean, he's just got cases and cases and cases of cassettes, too. Like, that's like a whole wall of cassettes right there. And Elvis is his favorite because he's got like nothing but like Elvis stuff pinned up on the walls. I just can imagine, though, people here who have these antique malls have come down here and spent hours upon hours just going through boxes already. Which I would love to do, because there's so much down here that's just unexplored. Like every level of box is an unexplored box of records and media. It's crazy. We've gone down in that basement twice now, and twice we've been unsuccessful, but it's still been a lot of fun just seeing what pops its head. If you were into records, you could live in there for days and come out with some gems, I'm sure. Downtown Astoria. We are coming upon the Reclamation Marketplace. All right, we're inside. You see some CDs right away from National Lampoon's Vacation. Dragon Slayer. Nice. Yeah, what do you think the odds are that Goonies is in there? Prom dresses.
There's your favorite.
Romancing the Stone. There's this little stack over here. And so, Smokey and the Bandit Part 3, and nobody was in that movie. Woman in Red. Oh, this is a classic one right here. Oh yeah, we're getting that one.
No, we're not.
What?
No, we're not.
What do you mean, no, we're not?
I'm just showing it to you.
No, come on. That's pretty good condition. We could probably take that off. In the back, oh, it has a little decal pill in the back there. That's too bad about that decal pill. What did you find, babe? Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
That is like a She-Ra knockoff? Oh, and thermos. 1984.
So the as-is part is the handle's broken, so there's no handle.
But still, it displays, right? So you're not displaying it with the handle down. $24.
What is this?
I think it's a knockoff of She-Ra. So She-Ra became so popular that the
1984 Galoob toys.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just
So
a
then
knockoff. Everybody was.
There's toys from this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's golden. Yeah. There's Golden Girl toys done, and there's probably a cartoon.
Cut. We have to look at the we have to look up the toys in the cartoons.
Yeah. So this person always has a little bit of Star Wars. You got a Captain Power lunchbox and a Garfield lunchbox. Does this come with? Nope. Bag of G.I. Joes. How much do they want for this bag of G.I. Joes? $64. It doesn't look like they have any accessories though. They look very sun faded. Little kits. There's a GoBots Command Center. Pretty cool. Oh, they have an Orco with a pull tab. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So the original line of He-Man only came with this Orco. So there's a Snake Mountain. So this is coming home with me. You got some more. Man, that's a cool ass vehicle. 26 bucks. They have it rigged. It was rigged. You guys saw it, right? Ooh. Oh boy, we're just gonna leave it like that. Sorry. Oh yeah, X-Wing Fighter in box, 105. Very white, very nice. That is cool. Oh boy, $105. Are the pews in there? Because like the box is just, you know, sealed by the vendor. I might be looking at that. What'd you find, babe? Old school.
Yeah, like school book folders.
Wow, class schedule.
This one's
Empire
good.
Strikes Back, 1980.
Yep.
Those are so cool.
15 for that one too.
That's something you don't see every day because like every kid used those. That's crazy. Those are cool.
Oh, 77.
You don't see this very often. This is an actual sealed Warner Brothers copy of Meatballs for 20 bucks. All right, so I'm gonna pick up this 8-film collection.
Here's what it is.
And what it has is Freddy versus Jason, which I don't have.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
He only has the back. Oh, look. You're not gonna take it, and you can't stop the rock and roll. But it's missing, or is that a flap? No, it's missing. It's missing the other side. Yep, 1985. David Lee Roth, Just a Gigolo. I Ain't Got Nobody. Another example of how 1985 was a really good year. We built this city. That's pretty cool. Ooh, look, Star Wars the Cantina Band. That's interesting. Star Wars the Cantina Band. John Williams. $2. You know it's Goonies week here in Astoria when you're seeing people dressed like that. Awesome. And the Goonies is always playing here at the Colombian Theater. It's on the marquee. All weekend long. We're at Culver Point, and it looks like there's a pirate ship.
This guy.
Poor Joey.
You gotta stay there for another minute.
All right, we're on our way to the 80s prom here in Astoria, Oregon. We have a plethora of colors. We have the princess. What's up, buddy? What's going on? All right, so this is one of our events that we had. It was prom night, and they're playing the only 80s music of the night, which was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, there was only a very few sprinkling of 80s songs, and this was definitely one of them. I think they played one Cyndi Lauper song, and yeah.
But the upstairs of this place is awesome, and here we have absolutely no sound because the music has gotten so bad with the techno mixes for an 80s prom. People are powering through it. I have to give the millennials props for sticking through this for so long. But it was a fun event, minus the DJ. And everyone had a good time.
Especially when it started to go outside.
Yes.
For their own 80s prom.
We have an impromptu party outside of the Armory. And cut. All right, so we're headed into the Armory again, this time for an 80s vintage market. Jack Johnson. Here's his sketch of Willie's Inferno. We got that house print. We got that. He's got the Inferno prints up.
How you doing?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Where's Jack today? Are you filling in for him?
He'll be here probably in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
He's presenting at the theater.
Oh, okay, okay. So here's all of his prints that he has. Plus, he has originals in which he
those are
draws from. So yeah, if you're a baller status, you can get original drawings. That's cool. Here's your vintage tea guy. People are going nuts for the t-shirts. Got some sloth statues for 500. Limited edition. That is cool. The special makeup effects team behind Sloth. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see these tattoos.
Yeah.
Who's got one for the video?
They're all wrapped.
Oh, they're all wrapped. Dang it.
Picture of it.
Oh.
Video of it.
Oh.
Daria's about to get his.
On the inside.
It actually looked pretty good. I liked how he did the
Drippy cheese.
the drippy cheese. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. And here's where Mikey's dad stands and says hello as they ride down the street. The flagpole's still here, guys. So, not going to be able to see with the glare, but we are on the outside of the convenience store, which was from the deleted scene. This is the Rosalita crosswalk. And there she is in all her glory. All right, guys, we are headed up to the Goonies house, especially exciting as it's been restored to movie accuracy. Now, there's a few thousand people expected to be up here over the weekend. We get to go through the gate and we get to go up on the porch. Here's Data's house. Oh, and here's the front of the Goonies house, guys. They restored the fence. They got the Rube Goldberg. I was wondering if they were going to have the cable that runs from Data's house to the front, and they do have that cable attached. Here we go. We got the mailboxes of the Goonies. The little lawn ornament there of the duck.
So you guys might have to come behind us. I don't think we're gonna reach.
Yeah, come. Squeeze in, squeeze in.
Thank you so much.
It's quite busy at the moment. We're going to set up for our photo. There's the broken screen.
Oh my God! Come on, let's go.
Daria!
No, I love it.
Come on.
Where is he at? Which side is
love
he?
it.
Atreyu.
Props department here.
Props department.
Okay.
Do you get it? Okay, so.
What about these?
I'm trying not to get the wall, so.
Okay.
There we go. There you go.
You guys in the back do the.
Well, you're gonna
Oh.
cover most of our faces.
We're close enough.
Do we need to bring the sign up or is that all in?
It's on the ground, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit it.
Yeah, it might not fit in the picture though. Does anybody want to drag me away?
I was gonna do that.
No, it's my idea. Who's got the strength to? Hey, babe, you can drag me away, can't you? All right, guys, say goodbye to the Goonies house. Imagine waking up to this view every morning. That is ridiculous. All right, we gotta let other people come in here.
I know, right? I can start singing the song.
Just get your toe.
There's a little bit of the Rube Goldberg.
Find a bird.
Look at the chicken. That's so cool.
Right.
That's cool. There's the boot. There you guys go. The Goonies house. 40th anniversary.
The shot on this patch of grass right here.
If we're allowed.
Yeah.
Here's the best $5 you can spend in Astoria, Oregon. It's the Heritage Museum. They moved some Goonie stuff in there. There's the Astoria column. That's the closest you'll ever see me get to it because I hate heights. And here we are. This was very impressive.
Very, great quality of like the black and white photos. And then I believe these call sheets were, I think they were donated by Mark Marshall. And
Ramsey. That's one of the very few times you get to see her.
Some of the behind the scene, you know, photos or things we've never, or at least I've never seen before. So that was kind of cool to see them kind of big and on display, and then they had little excerpts like next to them describing.
Steven is the only shoot on Goonies. Yeah, it was a really nice use of the space. Just really liked seeing some of these production photos that I'd never seen before.
And now Warren Field not there anymore, so it was cool to see that.
That was a cool prop. Very clean. Daria has that. He likes to remind me.
But I was wondering if some of these props were ever at the Oregon Film Museum.
I think a couple of them have.
Because I believe, I want to say like the Michael, and I thought the mailbox was there. So I just wonder if, they shared them for this time or, but from my understanding.
That's my favorite picture right there. The guy's just Corey Feldman waiting for his lunch. And speaking of Corey Feldman, that's his members only jacket, or that's not the exact one, but that's the setup.
Yeah, see these, I thought these were at the Oregon Film Museum.
Yeah.
But I did think it was interesting that they had the front of the dishwasher, because they had mentioned it on the little card. The front of the dishwasher, and then there it was to the left. And when we went and toured Mikey's house, what was the 25th, and got to see it in the actual house. So obviously the owners have updated the house since then. It was kind of interesting that would be on display.
And I was really interested in this print from Jack Johnson.
Yeah, you wanted to buy that.
I wanted to buy it. I don't think he had it though.
I don't remember.
Yep, we already know what we're coming for.
He was going right.
All right, so if you know my wife, I have to scratch and claw to buy her a gift. There's no oxidation. Now, the reason why she didn't like it is the handle was broken, but the clasp still works. This thermos is immaculate. It's like brand new for 1984. Now, if you notice, you can kind of replace these handles, but you have to drill them out, and then you can pop them in. So I'm going to try to find a handle, and it's super clean. So the ones that they want on eBay go for a lot more, and they're oxidized and dirty. And look, it's still kind of got that school lunch kit sticker on it. Plus, that graphic isn't too bad. I like that. So I'm gonna buy this as a gift for my wife. So that kindergarten hat, that's sick.
What year?
All years, dude. Does it matter?
Yeah, I don't want 2000s.
Those are probably, it says 2006.
Right, I don't want those. I want.
He wants 80s.
And they're playing Goonies over here. No way.
Probably down towards
The,
here.
so did the custard.
You got Data's shoes right here. These are the shoes, brand of shoes and the type of shoes that Data would wear. There you go. Goonies never say die.
We'll start there. I didn't know that I had to audition. Hi guys, my name is Corey, and I'll be here all week. No, just joking. I was here all week. I mean, I thought you said I was a liar. I was like, no, I really have been here all week.
You know him as Shunk. Please welcome him.
Thank you, please. Did you see a big bro? Say, first of all, I'm so jealous of everyone on that stage. I love you guys, my Goonies family. I wish I was there.
called Davi Sings Sinatra. I don't do the opera, so you can get that online and look at some of my stuff on YouTube. But I think everyone wants to hear Bimba dagli occhi vieni del Dio.
I love you too, Paul. And I'm curious, as the sheriff, do you feel compelled to arrest Jake Fratelli that he is literally within the press?
What an experience. Thank you, everybody.
We got Corey over there. We got Carrie Green coming up right now. Robert Davi is over there. We got Carrie Green and Robert Davi. Now we did this for the 25th anniversary, same room, and we got Corey, Chunk, and Joey Pants. So we already got those guys, but it was fun to see Corey again.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people won't ever really meet. That's not true.
Yeah, everyone that like was asking about like where they should go, I'm like, towards.
There's the loot.
The best part of the whole Saturday.
Yep. Finally knocking off Robert Davi, Carrie Green for the signed signature cards.
Yeah, we weren't sure. And for my book.
And Robert Davi asked me, his third question was, what religion are you? I was like, what the heck am I getting myself into?
No, it was...
He was very personable. Very personable.
Yeah, he was promoting one of his movies. He's like, you can watch it for free on Amazon.
And here's Jessica showing off.
Yeah.
This was 2010.
Yep. That was the first time we went. 25th.
Now we just need to get Brand,
Steph.
There's Curtis Hanson, Mr. Perkins. I wish they had made that into a card.
We need Brand, Steph, and Data.
And then Chunk did that for the 25th anniversary. Not bad. Oh, hello, Bridge. Finally get to see you in all your glory. It's always a joy to do the river walk at least once. You just walk up and down Astoria, up against the Columbia River. Just imagine all those piers still here existing. Look at the Goondocks, guys. Look how beautiful that is. It's like the signature of Astoria here. Yeah, just look at how amazing some of those homes sit up there on the hill and just have that overlook of underneath the bridge. It's currently 8 o'clock at night.
So cool. Do you guys know any of the history of these?
No.
Building docks?
These were just all fishing. This is just where all the boats would come in every day and unload their fish and process and...
Sand.
Yeah, I took sand from this beach and I took sand from Cannon Beach. Astoria sand is darker than Cannon Beach. And what a beautiful view of the Goondocks, guys. So beautiful. So peaceful. And they are so very lucky. Here's some of the old dilapidated Goondocks just falling off into the river. So this is a little bit of a viewpoint, a little deck that they've built out from the river walk. I highly recommend visiting this place at least once. But yeah, let's go up and take a look.
I was disoriented.
What?
Get disoriented.
Climbing stairs?
Well, because it's like with the bushes on my eyes.
Oh, like, yeah. Oh, yes. Gonna remember this one forever. This is one for the books, guys. Look at this beautiful sunset over the Columbia River. The Washington coast just beyond. And you can see, I bet you can see the Goonies house from here. It's up there somewhere on the hill. At least I get to come and visit once a year. And this year has been like the absolute best when it comes to weather.
Influencing.
Yeah. Oh, this is some positive right here. Never kill yourself.
Yeah.
Don't jump.
Yeah. Good work.